All right, so that's just the song that I wanted to put on. And I wanted to make this black and white because it's freaking black and white, guys. Things are black or they're white. That's just it. It's like, I'll just start off by saying with the Six of Air. It's black and white, so you can't see color, but that's exactly it. We don't need no color, okay? We can see it all, and taking a trip down, it's just leaving a situation that does not serve you or you feel does not serve you, which probably means it does not serve you. This is, the end of a difficult situation. So you've come into a place where you either took a trip. I see some of you either have taken a trip, or people that, some of you that are going to take a trip. This is from the 1st of July till the 15th of July. It's the first half of the month. And maybe this is the energy you're just bringing forth into the month. Your challenge or your influencer. So this is the challenge or whatever is influenced by your situation, which is taking a trip, is the Two of Fire. So this is making a decision. It's, it's a clear, movement. Clear movement, wanting to figure something out that, it's actually like it's coming into your own. It's, maybe this is something to do with finding yourself and, having, moving forward from situations. And maybe moving forward means actually just getting up and leaving it, and finding a new situation. And then, going back to it when we're ready. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I say we, but I don't mean because my moon is in Aries. I just say we because I am what's it called? I feel the emotions of others. I forget what that's called, but yeah, I'm like that. So I'm feeling you guys. So I'm just gonna say we because we're the same. We're the same. But yeah, the wheel means things are moving, and it's in the upright, and it's positive change. But if it's a message that if things are moving, the wheel is moving, and you're getting this positive change, your ships are coming in per se, then it's like if they are, then you need to ask yourself, am I doing things to help other people? Am I like going out of my way to do other things for other people? And am I like, being like, oh, thank you so much, whoever's, doing this for you. If you see angels, if you see your higher self, you see God, whatever it is that's doing this for you, you're being thankful for it. And then you're going, and when you have opportunities to help other people, you're helping other people. So this is like going to allow karma to be on your side with this wheel card. The wheel is going to keep moving for you. If you don't help people out, then the wheel will stop moving for you, because that's how the wheel works. Your strength, we have the King of Water. So this guy is very trustworthy. He's compassionate. He cares about other people. He's people respect him because he's, he cares about other people, but he's intelligent. He's cultured, like he cares about the big picture, and he has an open heart, open mind, but he is a king. He doesn't let people walk all over him. So you can have both. So maybe it's your strength is that you are so much like this person who is very compassionate, has an open heart, but also has an open mind and thinks realistically, and all of these are very good characteristic traits to have, and that's you. So maybe it's talking about the wheel, like you have this ability, and in your recent past, so this could be happening now that you're receiving a new opportunity to like assess something that happened. My niece, I don't know, she's banging on my coat. Okay, just hope that doesn't affect this situation. Okay, so yeah, something happened in the past that you're now able to assess it differently, and maybe you like received a favorable assessment of the past. Could be that, but it's just the facts. She's yelling, "Sweetheart, are you talking to me?" Okay, well, I'm busy right now, so I can't talk. I really can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of something. Okay, sorry. All right. So this talks about time to move in a new direction as well. So maybe it was like time to see things in a new light. This is also 20, the card 20, and that's 2, which is a very intuitive number. It's actually the most intuitive number. 3 is the next, but it's seeing things in a new way. It's being able to, it's giving the opportunity to assess things better. I apologize for my niece yelling. Don't, she's 4. She's a cutie. But yeah, it's just being able to see things differently. So maybe that was an opportunity that you got to have. And maybe the 6 of Air, like going on some sort of quest. You went on some sort of adventure or quest, and you maybe took on some form of hermit energy where you were finding yourself and you were building up strength, and you were, I got the word unity. So coming into one with yourself, to union. Then we have the Queen of Earth in the near future, and this is someone she thinks about other people. She's cares about everybody. She's warm. She takes on this energy where it's kind of like being a king of water and then having the Queen of Earth as something you're coming into. She makes time for people around her. She's obviously not selfish with her time. She takes a sensitive approach. I meant to say sensible, but yeah, sensitive and sensible at the same time. She deals with things in a kind, understanding manner, like you would with a child. You bring a very calm, patient, like an attractive approach. You say things that you find that they would be intrigued by. You kind of get to their level, and maybe that's the type of energy that you're going to take on. This is such a general reading, so really that's all I got for you on that one. But I think your power in this situation, what you should focus on and look at is the 9 of Water. Nine is the last of the cardinal numbers. The cardinal is 1 to 9, and it's very caring, understanding, sees everyone as equal. It's it's unconditionally loving to everybody. There's no conditions. I feel that with you. You don't have any conditions anymore. Maybe it's from what you've gone through, but this talks about a wish coming true, wish fulfillment and concerns fading away, also gaining a love of life again. So you should focus on that. Maybe there's so much of that in the situation, but you're thinking about so many other things and you're wondering about what you should do or what you shouldn't do. But if you just look at the fact that you have gained this form of energy, or you're going to receive maybe someone who's a water sign, someone who's like this, very caring and unconditional and all of these things, and maybe a wish that you would like could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Then we have, I always forget this. Okay, this is how other people affect you. This is other people affecting you, whatever the situation is. This is the High Priestess. This is number 2, which is, the second card, which is the High Priestess. She is very intuitive. She listens to her intuition. This card could talk about, listening, but then not sort of doing anything about what you hear. It's like, it's like, having lots of information, but you're not always giving it out. Like, if it can be a message that you need to listen to your intuition, or it can just be saying that how others affect you is, maybe you have this intuition, maybe you are like this high priestess and you can see certain things, and maybe you receive things in your dreams, through your dream state, and you, it's like, I was just getting that seeing things like happening before they happen or something, you kind of know what someone else is thinking, and maybe that's what's dampering you, is you maybe think or you do know. And the thing about people, because I could be like this, is, we'll think, we kind of mirror, like I'll really mirror how someone else feels and how they're thinking and what they're, because I can kind of sense it, like exactly what they're thinking or feeling, and I will mirror that so they feel more comfortable while we speak. But I could be having a total different energy about it when I leave, but I just want the other person to feel comfortable. That's just how I am, because I kind of don't like when people feel uncomfortable around me. I like when people feel safe and whatever, and I may just naturally take on this like mirroring effect because I really care about other people and I care about how they feel, and I like to feel good from a situation. So if I'm like, you know, I just see like the 7 of Fire. We're going to talk about that after, but these things, they're all colorful, so don't worry. But they're all like coming, it's like attacking, but it's beautiful. But I'm referring to the fact that I looked there and I thought about like, I don't like, you know, feeling like it's attacked and stuff. So I will like just mirror how the other person wants things to be, or how if they're like kind of concerned and I can sense their concernment, I won't do anything or say anything to kind of like distress that, even more. And I'll kind of just like mirror that back in a sense, but more in a positive way. Like I'll bring a positive. So basically, what I'm saying is how other people affect you and how they're reacting, and maybe they're not saying something, maybe they're taking on this energy where they're not saying anything, and maybe it would, it would actually be better and wouldn't hinder anything, but because they're not saying anything, they just don't know. They're taking it, they are having patience. Like she is very patient, the high priestess, because she kind of knows and she sees things. She kind of like assesses everything before it happens. She like carefully considers all of like the odds, and maybe this is you. Maybe you're carefully considering everything instead of just like acting. Like maybe you used to just act and it got you into trouble, so now you don't. But as our hopes and fears, we have the page of air. So the page is all about a beginning, a new beginning. It's the first, this person is very logical, very honest, impulsive, because they're like, they go in, like they're all in or they're all out. That's how they are. So maybe you're hoping that you can, have this form of energy. I don't think it's a person. I think that it's like hoping and fearing. Just when we use those two words together, hoping and fearing. I want to say like hoping or fearing. Hoping, let me think about this for a second. Logical, honest, curious. I feel like a sense of wanting things to go in a certain way and go like smoothly, but this person is, like I said, like just goes in, dives in. So maybe you have a hope or a fear based on taking on this energy. Some mixed messages right now, like from different angles. Because if I'm going to add myself into this, when I have an Aries moon, Aries really resonates with me, because my moon is how I am on an emotional level. But as like a sun sign, how you are in the soul, see, I don't relate to that because that's not, I'm a Pisces. But all of this, it's like, so I wouldn't do that. Like I wouldn't, let me think about it. I would say that I'm logical and I'm honest, and I can be very impulsive, and I'm very curious about how things go. Wow, that's dead on, like exactly right, like how you guys are feeling. I think you're hoping that and fearing kind of who you are in a sense, and then you don't want to make a decision. What we have as our outcome, the Seven of Fire. So this is defending yourself, like what you believe and what you think is standing up for yourself, standing your ground, and choosing your battles wisely. So you will be carefully choosing. You won't be acting. You won't be impulsive. I don't think that you should be afraid of these characteristics. I think that these characteristics are really good. I'm not going to say that they're healthy per se, but the logical, honest part, I'd say that's really healthy. And being impulsive, that's just how we are. So that's cool. That's how you are. And some people may actually really dig that, like a lot. And the curiosity, it tells somebody that you're interested, so when you don't act like that, when I don't act like that, then I'm not really being who I am. I'm not being who I am, and I'm not, I want to think about something, I want to come up with the other thing that I'm trying to think of. It's like, there's someone that's like for you, right? So when you don't act in the way that you are naturally, then you're kind of stopping that progression of finding someone that will match you and like compliment you at your worst, like whatever people say is your worst. You want someone that's going to compliment that. And honestly, people have done that to me where they caused me, like long time ago, whatever, years ago, Just cause me to be different and choose to be different. Like that song, you know? It's like I knew I was the high priestess. I totally knew what was going on, and yet I would be this person, very logical, honest, impulsive, like, tell me right now, like, this is how I'm feeling, and not to say that I wasn't nice about it. I was compassionate and I was cool and I acted with patience at the same time, and I focused on the divine, like what I was supposed to have, and I did everything right. So wow, guys, it's like, I don't think you should beat yourself up for it. I think you should defend yourself, defend who you are, and not allow other people to do that to you. And I think, yeah, I feel like I want to, it's 18 minutes, maybe I should cut it off, because they don't pose if they're really long. But thinking, where's my other deck? Kind of wanted to pull out, see, I wanted to do the other deck, but I don't know. Oh, it's right there. Okay, let's do it. Doubting mess. Whoa, I feel like maybe, let's see, let go. Um, let go. Let go. And the high priestess was like trying to shove itself in there. It was trying to tell me, let go of, I feel like, let go of up here and let go and like fall down. Like, okay, so if you can imagine this with me, imagine taking your, so you have your eyes, right? And they're like here. You can feel them. You can feel them. I know it sounds retarded, but you can feel them like here. Okay, like you don't necessarily have to look up, but you pretend that your eyes go into your head. Okay, this people, not everyone gets this, but this is what I do. I take my eyes, like I notice my eyes, and then I like sort of shove them into my head, and then I grab onto my head and I bring it down to my heart and my soul. And then I feel differently about my mind, like, well, how my mind thinks. I'm going to try it again. Okay. And then when I open my eyes, I look around and I see things differently, because we shouldn't think up here, and our high priestess is inside. So that's how we, you know, and I'm going to defend who I am, how I am, and it's good to gain a, it's good to be confident about what you feel, but it's good to be, like the king of water at the same time, and also be, very caring and compassionate, and bring a queen of earth type energy, very grounded, caring about other people. You are all of these things, like Aries, you're all of them, and you've gone through, you had renewal, you've done the you've put in a ton of work, and I think that you're not only the page of air, but you're all of these other things, and I think that you should defend yourself and what you believe, and just go after everything that you want and desire, because that's what you should focus on. Everything. I know you can't see it because it's black and white, but that's what it is. Everything's black and white. It's just this or that. And that may not resonate with everybody, but I'm just saying that to me it's black and white, because we see it all, and that's just how it is, and we should defend what we see. Just that. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Give me a thumbs up so you can support me, because I love the thumbs up, and comment, let me know how it made you feel, and subscribe and tap the bell if you haven't already, because if you tap it, then you get to be notified when I upload a video. Okay? So, bye guys.